What's going on, guys? How you doing? TK Pryor, Master Wealth Builders LLC. I'm your financial literacy guy. Come at you with a video every single day, and I've talked about this concept before, but it didn't produce a result where people was like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I want to do that." So, I want to cover this topic again. The topic is called advanced leverage strategy. Now, if you are a business owner, especially a cash heavy business owner, what I'm telling you is a simple math concept, right? The numbers don't lie, and if you're a savvy business owner, you should analyze the numbers, see if it makes sense, do a little bit of homework, due diligence, and then position yourself so that you can succeed. So advanced leveraging is basically using a fixed index annuity as an asset to strengthen your economic base. Instead of saving all your money in Bank of America at simple interest less than 1%, you take 30% of your net, you put it into a fixed index annuity, take advantage of compound interest, which is right now 21% for the first year, not just on your initial deposit, but every deposit you make within the first 12 months. Or another company does 11% within the first 3 years, where you're getting compound interest, taking advantage of tax deferred growth. You get a death benefit equal to the value of your account. You're able to use that fixed index annuity as collateral to go into a line of credit, or you can just withdraw from the account 12% every single year, which is typically equal to the interest you're earning on your account. So that puts you in an area where you can become your own financier. Eventually, as your asset begins to build and you continuously put money into it along with the compound interest, you basically become your own bank, right? Finance your own projects. The idea is to basically use compound interest to your favor. You're growing over time, you're building an asset. That's a positive thing on your balance sheet, right? That's something that strengthens your company, makes you look good, helps you to be more financially strong, because you're making some of your money work harder for you than you had to work in order to get it. You're actually spending money on things that put money back into your company, right? So this is an economic choice. It's savvy. It is fiscal responsibility. It math better. It makes more sense, right, than paying for cash, because cash doesn't keep up with inflation, right? The purchase power of the dollar diminishes the longer you have the dollar. So you have to make some of your money work for you. You have to make your money get a job, and that's essentially what this is. If you're a cash heavy business, you're making 30% of your net turn into asset producing income, right? That turns over. Every dollar has a job, every dollar has a purpose. So you're taking 30% of your dollars and making them get a purpose, get a reason to multiply. Okay, compound interest is like an avalanche. The best example is a penny doubled every day. This doubles probably every 3 years, right? Your interest is earned every year, but the doubling effect can happen anywhere between the first 3 years. Depends on how aggressive you contribute to the fixed index annuity. So this makes economic sense. This is something that I tell real estate agents, any business that's cash heavy, make some of your money from your business work hard for you to bring money back into your company, right? If a portion of your income is working to bring income back into your company as an investment return, people say, well, why would I do that? Why would I lock up my funds? Well, it brings back a return, and the return's not on the stock market, so there's no loss. These are zero loss accounts. It's called principal protection. So if you have no loss, you get some upside potential, no downside risk. That's why I said the math makes sense. If you are able to analyze the mathematical return versus the simple interest of cash in a bank account, then you should be able to make a savvy decision so that you position yourself. What is this really? This is just positioning. It's a chance for you to make your money work harder for you, right? A household can do this, an individual can do this, a trust can do it, a business can do it, right? So the concept is called advanced leveraging. The idea is to get a higher return on investment than what a simple interest bank account can do you. right? So the benefits are tax deferred growth, not being in the stock market, so you have zero loss, having the ability to collateralize, having the ability to withdraw directly from the account every single year on your anniversary date, having the ability to grow something that you can call an asset, right? And hedging, right? Because you're only using 30% of your net, it acts like a hedge towards your growth, towards your success, and also towards, inflation, right? So this is a very savvy move. That's why it's an advanced leverage strategy. Very few people do it. A lot of people say, well, I never heard of it, I never understood it. That's why I said study, do some due diligence, right? It's been around for a long time. There's nothing new under the sun. All you have to do is vet it. Okay? So, and the math, like I said, makes sense. I can show you an illustration, show you what the proposed future returns are based on a 20-year look back. That's conservative. And you can then do a 1035 to move money wherever it currently is, where the insurance company moves it for you just by giving me a statement. Give me a statement to where your money currently is. We can do a 1035 to move it into the fixed index annuity. You fill out a needs analysis form, boom. you know, 3 weeks later, the money is in the fixed index annuity and is now growing. Okay. And then you contribute to it, every quarter, every month, every year, however you want to, in terms of adding additional funds. Okay. So understand this. And yeah, my consultation is free. So if this makes sense, if you want to learn more, take advantage of a strategy session, book a one-on-one consultation, and like I said, bring your statements with you. Be prepared to fill out a financial needs analysis, and let me show you an illustration, example of how your money will multiply. And from there, it's done. It's just a matter of time. You pass suitability, they move the money, and then boom, you start to contribute to the account in addition to whatever you roll over. But this is a good idea, okay? I've been trying to just use education as a seed to plant the idea that this is smarter than buying everything in cash, putting everything in a simple interest bank account, and not making your money work for you, right? You want to get to passive returns, high yield interest. You have to step into lanes like leveraging. Okay, so let's get started, guys. I hope this made sense to you. This is an educational channel. We provide educational information for anybody willing to learn. And then because I'm a licensed wealth strategist, I can actually sign you up. I can actually go beyond being a teacher and go into being that example, getting you started.